Hello YouTube! So the second vlog that I ever posted on this channel, I talked about writing and how I didn't always want to be a writer but that I always enjoyed writing. So today I'm going to share with you some of those stories that I wrote when I was little. I mentioned in my last vlog that we're living with my in-laws at the moment. This is because G and I were living with my parents, but they're having some renovations done in their house, so everything is a bit chaotic. So we're here while the work's being done. We're not living in our own place because the housing market is terrible. But part of the works in my parents' house, they needed to clear out the attic, and in the attic were a load of mine and my brother's old school things. It was really interesting sorting through and just reading what I wrote when I was a child because it's terrible. This is full from the school year 95 to 96. I turned 7 in that October. That's 20 years ago, so I would have hoped that my writing would have improved since then. There's one particular story in here that I want to share with you, so I'm going to do a dramatic reading. I don't think it's got a title, given it's like 100 words long. It's about a polar bear and a cat. Obviously a cat, because it's me. I don't know if anyone else had the books like this, so you had half so you could do drawings, and then half so you could do the writing. Wednesday, 28th of February, 1996. Once upon a time, there was a polar bear. She was fed up with the cold. One day, she saw a ferry. She got on it. The ferry was going to the South Pole. The ferry stopped off at England to stay the night in a hotel. The polar bear got off the ferry too. He was walking along the beach when suddenly he saw a cat. "You're a funny-looking cat," said the cat. "I'm not a cat," said the polar bear. "I'm a polar bear." "What are you doing here? You're supposed to be in the North Pole," said the cat. "My name is Ginger. What's yours?" "I don't have a name." "I will call you Samantha. Sam for short. The next ferry to the North Pole is tomorrow, 1 a.m. "I don't want to go back." "You're going back if it's the last thing I do. Your mum and dad will be worried about you." The polar bear got on the ferry and went back to the North Pole and went home. The end. This story suffers from the thing that every one of my stories so far has suffered from. It just completely lacks focus. In fact, on the second page, I've just stopped writing and the teacher said, "What happens next?" There's not really any point to the story apart from the polar bear going on an adventure. There's no character development. But then again, I was 7, so maybe I can be forgiven for that. There's also another story in here involving a cat, which I will also read for you. Tuesday, 31st of October. Once upon a time there was a little girl called Anna. She had a little cat. Anna had a magic ring. One sunny day, Anna took her cat to a cave. She went in. The cave had diamonds and jewels and gems. The cat saw a lovely necklace. The cat put it on. That's it. It's terribly exciting, I know. I mean, I'm expecting to get a call from a publisher any day now. I also have a poem. I have no idea when this was written because there's no date on it, but here we go. "Night, night," my mother said, as she put me into my bed. "Go straight to sleep, don't wake up until morning sleep. A twister's coming, the most terrifying one I've ever seen, but I've never seen one until today anyway. Twisting, twirling, coming for us. Look up there, it's a bus. Quick this way, no that way. Never mind, Teddy, get out the way. Down in the shelter, it's cold and damp, but never mind, we're safe. I managed to get a few things, they're all in here, in this case." Don't know if this was a project that we had to write a poem about weather, but it's fine. I think I've captured it's kind of scary having to get up in the middle of the night and you want to kind of grab some stuff but you want to be safe. But how is it the most terrifying one I've ever seen, even though I've never seen one before? You don't even get twisters in this country, really. No. I've tried to rhyme at some point, but then I've also rhymed sleep with sleep and way with way, and there's no structure to it. This really annoys the adult in me. The last few I've got, I'm not going to read them out because they're a bit longer. I think I wrote them when I was 10 or 11. A lot of these stories just use my friends in. I don't know if I just didn't have the imagination to make up characters. There's one about when we got our new dog, and I started writing the dog with my best friend in it, and then as 10-year-olds do, I fell out of my best friend, so I just killed her off. I'm very pleasant like that. Though it's nice to know that my killing off of characters has remained because of my current book. I don't want to give anything away, but I'm pretty sure at least a third of the main characters die off out of the whole trilogy. Possibly more. Sorry. I hope you enjoyed that delve into my psyche. It is kind of weird because I know that some famous authors, if they do like a compilation of short stories or anything, sometimes they'll include a short story that they wrote when they were a child. I just don't think I could ever do that because those are just embarrassing. But now I've shared them with you lot, so enjoy. That's it from me this week. If you want to share any stories you wrote when you were small, please do so in the subscription below. As always, please like, comment, subscribe and share. Also sharing on Twitter and things like that. Until next week, thank you YouTube, and goodbye. Really didn't think about how much dialogue was in here before I committed to this voice.